my mom died 6 months later, like unrelated. And that was sudden and unexpected. It was the last conversation. Take care of yourself is the last conversation I had with her. It was a week into the school year, and they were staying in a trailer on the property, still sorting through things and, trying to pick up whatever of their life they could. And it was her birthday, and she was talking about how tired she was. And I was talking about how tired I was because it was like the first week of teaching first grade again. And she just kept telling me that I had to remember to take care of myself, or there wasn't going to be a me to take care of anymore. Right. And 1 week later, she died.
Oh my gosh. And she was what? Sorry to bring it. I mean,
yeah, it's okay.
And she wasn't sick with anything. She was just natural causes.
We think she was, because she had already not been feeling great. Like her birthday, she was feeling sick to her stomach, so she didn't get to go out to dinner like she wanted to. And she'd been feeling off. Like she was on her way to go see my brother and stopped at the gas station because she felt sick to her stomach and didn't come out of the bathroom. And they tried what they could to revive her, but.
Gosh, that's shocking.
Yeah. I was at someone's son's birthday party, and all I get is a text from my brother that says, "There's no easy way to say this. Mom's dead. We need to talk." And I mean, we all got together and my brother is a nurse anesthetist, and he was on the phone when they called time of death. Because they didn't have their phones. They were trying to figure out, because they weren't home. They weren't anywhere close to home. They were on their way to see my brother. And once they put 2 and 2 together, they were able to call my brother, and he knows all the things with all that. And he was like, just tell me what's going on. And, it's different when it's your mom.
Sure.
So he was able to tell us what happened and clue us in on everything. But things got really dark for me after that. And this was, I already had shingles take away so much from me. And I talk about how I'm a book lover, was a first grade teacher. I couldn't read anymore.
Because it's hard to focus, or because of your eye?
I couldn't focus on the text at all.
Sure.
It hurt my head.
You're in pain.
It didn't matter what size the font was. I couldn't watch TV. I couldn't drive a car. I couldn't ride in a car without having eye coverings on. I couldn't. When you're sick, what do people tell you to do? They give you movies to watch, podcasts to listen to, book recommendations. I couldn't do any of it. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't work. Any part of my life that I wanted to live or do, I couldn't.
Yeah.
And
just alone with the pain and the thoughts.
Yeah. And then I stopped eating. I was getting skinnier and skinnier and sicker. And I was literally wasting away. And that is when somebody approached me about the pageant, because you put on the mask. You don't let people, moms often, I know guys do too, but we show it in different ways. You don't want people to know that anything is wrong. And so this lady, when she talked to me about the pageant, was like, "You wouldn't need a lot of work. Here you go." She probably didn't know she was saving my life, right? And things just kind of changed from there. It was a couple months of me just wasting away and going through the motions and acting like I was okay, but I wasn't. Not at all. Not even close.
So when that sounds like the turning point was the pageant.
Yeah.
How did they approach you? Was it kind of had you put your name out there and you were interested before, or?
It's a parent at the school, actually.
Huh.
and they were in the office, and I saw a post on Facebook, and she was in a evening gown dancing with Todrick Hall in Vegas. And normally when I see her, she's like in sweats and hair pulled up. And I was just like, what the heck was that? And then she told me about the pageant, and I was like, oh, I would need a lot of work to be in a pageant. And then she kept talking to me about it. And then I applied. And that's when because I was like, okay, I read through it. I didn't process that, like, if you win, you keep going, right? And now I'm comfortable with all that. I can keep going. I could go on. I could do Mrs. America maybe one day when I grow up. But it forced me to really take a look at myself and realize I wasn't taking care of myself.